Nobody draws and paints like Bukuru.
Whichever medium he chooses.
You're going to see drawings you've never really seen before.
His canvases are causing a buzz across Richmond's art scene.
Wow.
From whimsical watercolors
Wow.
to dynamic drawings. It's not just what Bukuru Nyandwi creates that's turning heads.
Okay.
It's how he creates.
Come east for me.
Pinching a pen between shoulder and cheek. Bukuru is defying the odds.
I like this.
The 33-year-old was born without arms or legs. But you would never know it admiring the self-taught artist's body of work.
I just try to draw someone, people, and they just come up. I said, wow, how can I do this? Sometimes I surprise myself. Yeah.
A native of Tanzania, Bukuru's family and friends recognize his abilities at an early age.
Just draw.
His subjects doodling animals in the dirt with a stick.
Sometimes my brother, my sister, they come see how I'm doing. They ask me, how you do this? How do you draw this? I say, I don't know. For this, it just come up. It just come up on my head.
After immigrating to the United States in 2008, Bukuru enters his first art class at Henrico High School.
Someone asked me, over teacher, how did you learn how to draw? I said, it's my gift God gave me.
Bukuru's gift is leading to opportunities well beyond the classroom.
He just brings this studio so much joy.
Sally Kemp is the founder and executive director of Milk River Arts.
Everything that he says comes from this true place of the joy he has in his life. Bukuru blows my mind every day.
The 10-year-old nonprofit on West Broad Street
3/4 views. Yeah.
mentors and supports Bukuru and 7 other studio artists living with disabilities.
And one of the things that you hear Bukuru say all the time when you say, wow, that was amazing, great work, and he says, I try.
Bukuru's career is soaring to another scale.
People that say, oh my goodness, this is awesome.
At his first ever solo art show at Quirk Gallery, each one of the painter's pieces sold.
The thing that's really amazing is you see these paintings and there's no way to know how they were made. What's going on there?
Oh, this one is
Michael Leese, a director at the Institute for Contemporary Art.
All those lines making up that. I love that. That's amazing.
Marvels at Bukuru's ability to thrive and achieve.
Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. Most people don't paint that way, right? Bukuru is, I don't think, as consumed with the things that we are struck by. I just don't think he thinks about it.
Milk River is introducing Bukuru's work to a wider audience.
There have been times over the last 10 years that Milk River Arts has, like many small nonprofits, looked at the budget sheet and wondered, how are we going to keep going? And I can say that Bukuru has been a big part of my why. Why do I want to keep going? How do I keep going?
every time I just say, I try. I say, you're good, you draw good. I'd say, I try, yes.
Clients are commissioning pieces from the artist who takes his gift seriously, but in stride.
If you give me, can you draw this for me? I say, yes.
He is painting right over enormous challenges.
Bukuru can do anything.
There is nothing abstract about Bukuru Nyandwi.
I never gave up. I'm trying. Yeah, I never gave up.
He is an artist illustrating his talents and triumphs in every stroke.
Yeah, I'm going to see my face on TV. Oh my goodness.
I dream big dreams for Bukuru, and he will make them come true.
For I Have a Story.
I love it. I love so much.
I'm Greg McQuaid. CBS 6 News. At Arlington National Cemetery. It is a solemn scene repeated nearly 30 times a day. Processions with military precision.
Perfect choreography without any direction. They just know what to do, when to do it, and it's an amazing result.
Service members laid to rest for eternity in a place many call the most hallowed ground in America. On this spring day,
It's a long time coming, but it feels right on time.
in Section 33 at grave number 7569. This particular funeral has been 81 years in the making.
I mean, to be able to bring him home, that is a feeling within itself.
During World War II, Henrico native Hubert Yeary and his twin brother Herbert sign up to serve. Only one will return to Virginia. On April 8, 1944, Staff Sergeant Yeary, a ball turret gunner on a B-24 Liberator, is shot down during a bombing mission to Brunswick, Germany. Hubert and 9 other crew members of the Little Joe don't survive. Their crash site is never found. As time wears on, Hubert, listed as killed in action, fades from memory, but his sacrifice is not forgotten. The airman's name is engraved on the walls of the missing at Netherlands American Cemetery. A few years ago, researchers with the Department of Defense POW MIA accounting agency excavate a farm in Germany. What archaeologists find answers the question Hubert Yeary's family has been quietly asking for more than 8 decades.
Well, it's overwhelming.
James Yeary knew about his missing Uncle Hubert, but the subject far too painful for older generations to discuss.
I thought today's date was particularly sort of eerie because today's May 1st, which is also known as May Day, which is the call when a plane is going down or in trouble.
Last June, using DNA from James's father, Hubert's remains were positively identified.
Staff Sergeant Hubert Yeary, as well as his 9 crewmen, are now home. There are 10 now off that list of the missing.
Kelly McCaig, director of the DPAA, says the military never stops looking for those who are lost. McCaig estimates 38,000 out of 81,000 service members still missing in action may still be recoverable.
But not having human remains creates that void in both mind and heart that we in DPA are privileged to provide them closure, provide them answers after decades.
Just something we didn't really talk about because it would have brought sadness to talk about it because we didn't know where he was.
Angela Drew, Hubert's niece, says his identification is healing wounds buried deep within.
It was just a piece. Like, it just felt like so reverent. Just something we could, like a chapter that could close in a happy way. It just feels like the honor he deserves.
Angela says her son, the next generation of Yearys, will have a hand in carrying on the memory of the relative he never knew.
It's a legacy of our family. It's something he'll never forget and I'll never forget.
The Yearys only wish their uncle's late siblings and parents could witness this ceremony.
It's a feeling of closure, and it's you know, you can't really compare it to anything else you've done because you don't do this twice.
Arlington National Cemetery.
He answered the call of duty, not for accolades or glory, but because he believed in something greater than himself.
the final resting place of more than 400,000 service members. On this day, 20-year-old Hubert Yeary finds his way home.
And it's that sacred commitment made to service members that went off to war and have not come home, that we, the United States, are still looking for them, still finding them, and more importantly, reunited them with their families here on American soil.
Sir, on behalf of the President of the United States Army, and the grateful nation, please accept this flag as a symbol of our appreciation for your loved one's honorable and faithful service.
For Heroes Among Us,
It's extremely poetic. It's something out of a book. It's magic that's happening in real life.
I'm Greg McQuaid,
And that's a wonderful opportunity and an honor.
CBS 6 News. Right in the middle of the rolling hills of Goochland County, just off of Route 6. The bucolic blends with barbed wire and brick.
That was the prison it's one of the state prisons for Virginia.
The place of work and punishment, probably the last place one would expect history to unfold.
His banjo rings out in a really strong way.
But it was here an artist strummed his way into American lore nearly 90 years ago.
It's a window into a musical world that is really unique.
A man whose music is so important, it resides in the Library of Congress.
All the lyrics of the probably hundreds and hundreds of songs he knew were all up here.
Inmate Jimmy Strother, a blind banjo player, passed the time picking while serving time for killing his wife. Historian Greg Kimball says on June 13, 1936, a stranger carrying a microphone arrived at the prison.
I think he clearly recognized Strother's abilities.
John Lomax wanted to record Struthers' songs before they were lost to history. The folklorist preserves prison songs, blues, and spirituals sung by inmates and field workers.
To think that he went to almost every state prison in the United States and primarily was recording black musicians is remarkable.
Must have been a very primitive recording, but to hear them now, you're amazed that they survived it all. It's amazing.
James Richmond says Lomax's work helps preserve traditional black music.
This is from the heart, it's from the soul, and I think that comes through.
The executive director of the Goochland Historical Society says Struthers' songs are Americana to the core.
It's music that we can look back on, we can learn something from it. It makes us more human to hear it.
Lomax preserved 13 of Struthers' songs over 2 days. The recording session and Struthers' life are detailed in Greg Kimball's new book.
So he's this bridge between this, really almost between slavery and the emergence of black music in the early 20th century.
In 1939, Virginia Governor James Price pardons Jimmy Strother. The blind musician dies in 1947 at the age of 67.
Strother is a part of a continuum of black culture and music, and capturing this is invaluable when you're thinking about what that looked like.
A historic sign marks the spot where in June of 1936, music history was made, when a stranger with a mic preserved the melodic bars of a banjo from behind bars. If you listen closely,
yes, I'm going
the voice of Jimmy Strother still echoes across the hills of Goochland County and beyond.
If there ain't nothing doing, boys, I ain't gonna play.
For I Have a Story.
He's definitely memorable. You cannot forget it once you've heard it.
I'm Greg McQuaid, CBS 6 News.